Hello, everyone. I am Phoenix Tremaine, and this is a quick review of Scandal. Um, I'm not liking the show right now. It's very repetitive. I feel like deja vu all the time when I'm watching it. They keep rehashing these storylines. And I did another quick video I posted earlier today about Olivia being a hypocrite for wanting her father dead, despite the fact that he took care of her, gave her the best education. They were having all these Sunday dinners. He might have been sort of tough love or whatever it is he was doing, but truth is, he's still her father. He's never done anything directly to hurt her, anything major. He's always tried to protect her. And even though he does bad things, so does everybody around her. How many people has Jay killed? How many people has Fitz killed? How many people has Huck and Quinn killed and cut up and all that kind of madness? So the fact that she finds it so hard to forgive her father, to me, is a little unrealistic. Also, in this battle that Jake and Fitz have of constantly trying to control Olivia, oh my goodness! I mean, she's just treated like the whore. She's a trophy whore. Not a trophy wife, but a trophy whore. When I saw that Jake read her for filth, called her everything under the sun, and said that she meant nothing, basically, that she was just her father's puppet. And then I'm like, this is sort of scene starting to get a little weird. Are they gonna fuck? And then he kissed her, and I was like, you just told her all this shit about how much you dislike her because she's become so much like her father and all this other kind of shit, and then you kiss her, and probably if he pushed it, they probably would have fucked. And I don't. That's what I don't like about the character. She started off as just this really in control woman who just ran shit, and she always found a way to get over. But I've just been rubbed the wrong way by Scandal because of this stupidness. Olivia would be the strongest woman on the show, and she's treated like a whore. And then they forced in this case of the week. And I really hate when Scandal has a lot of its own home cleaning to do, to really get the stories back on track so that they can have a subplot, which is the case of the week. But this one was basically a very vaguely disguised Cosby Show, Bill Cosby jab at somebody who was a celebrated hero who turned out he was drugging women and having sex with them or whatever. And that was that case of the week. Don't quote me on this. I'm sleepy now, but don't quote me on this. But I think they had like 42 women on the show, which was like it was like 42 Cosby accusers or 43, something like that. So it really, really brought home that they did a white version of the Bill Cosby rape scandal. Um, and then David finds himself in a love triangle. He didn't even know it. The vice president, Susan, obviously has a huge crush on him and wants to be with him. And then Elizabeth, I didn't even see that coming. She's like, I don't have any panties on. You need to sit down. And so obviously he was about to eat her pussy. Him and Elizabeth were getting it on. And then Susan, the vice president, sitting there waiting for his meeting to end. And eventually she just leaves. So now we know that Susan is gonna like David, and she's gonna be devastated when she finds out that he's with Elizabeth, which will lead to her probably doing something scandalous. Although I honestly don't think Elizabeth is gonna survive this season. We'll see if she gets killed off. And basically that was a show. Other than Sabra's trying to manipulate Olivia and and sort of like trying to push her to tell Fitz that she's the one that freed her father so that he can be upset and angry with her, and then Cyrus would be back in control. But instead, he was like, Olivia, you're the president, not Fitz. He does whatever you say. And then she sort of realized it, and she started running the fucking White House by running him. So that was scandal for the week. My DVR cut off, so I don't know the preview of next week. But I will look that up on YouTube. I'll be watching Scandal next week, same as I always have. But it gets harder and harder to watch when they just keep repeating the same storylines over and over again. And I feel like, we're hitting brick walls here. Something really scandalous needs to happen to Scandal so that it becomes OMG TV again. So that's my read of Scandal. Tell me what you think. You can like, share this, and comment. I want to know what you thought about Scandal. Now that you know what I think about Scandal, come on, let's do this. Let me know what you thought. How did you like the show?